Yo, 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 welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. I see y'all made it. And all that good stuff. I see y'all made it. I made it too. I was running late from the gym. Seriously, like I had to haul a little tail today. All right. I'm not understanding why my screen isn't showing what I needed to show. Boom, there it is. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess since we're on this page today, um, we'll go ahead and just look at the news and just see like what's up for today. We got news at 7:30. Perfect. All right. That's the only news that we have is right here at 7:30. Um, the unemployment claims. All right, that's it. So let's look at the chart real quick. I wanted to show you guys something from yesterday where we left off. Um, excuse me. We starting all that early in the stream. It's early, and then the AC is pumping. So, um, okay, so I wanted to show you guys, this is our position from Monday up here at 1941, just in case you're new to the stream. We're already in this position here, still holding. Um, okay, we have our stop loss up here at 1930, and market just plummeted and gave us way more profits, guys. That's all she did. Let me see what's going on with my MetaTrader. All right. Yeah, this position is running 180 pips in profit, guys. Like it went deep. It went to this last POI that I had, right? And then as you can see, she reversed. I put a P&L here so that if market was to come down here, which it did, that I would give it like, the low, whatever the previous low was, which was this. I put the stop loss right below that low, right? Like right there, right? And then I would take the shot, my 3 shots up in here. Right now, it's running pretty well, off of this area here. She's running 57 pips in profit already. Okay, and she's going up. All right, so I have to look at this on a higher time frame. All right. Oops. Go back. Um, yeah. Okay. So she's going higher. There's a gap here, so she definitely has to go higher, get that. And then this POI here, and I have these POIs here. So most likely my 100 pips secure. I'm gonna go ahead and just take low profits on that. At the 1922, I mean, it's up 170 something pips right now. We'll go ahead and we can take it off the table. Let me see. All right. That just means 70 some pips is what I'm leaving on the table, guys. All right. But let me check because sometimes a position I might be able to hold it longer. We're way up here. There's a gap there too. She could come in this gap and fall though. We'll have to see. The way she's pushing on the daily, pushing up on here on the daily, closing this insufficient price action here. We could see that close and then drop again. We don't know. We'll have to see how she presents herself as she decides to move back up. All right. And since we see, I mean, I could see her moving up, take another shot there. What's that? 19, 20, 23, 22. We got news at 7:30. News is just gonna be an excuse, most likely the excuse to close the gap above. So, what price am I getting? Get me in late as shit. All right, whatever. All right, it doesn't matter. All right, let's do this. Group. Yeah. All right. Edit or reply or not reply. Edit. Guys, if you're in my Telegram group, you're getting an update right now. What's happening? What's happening? This is a little small prediction before the news happens. There's a gap up here. You can see it on the lower time frame. I'm looking at it on my MetaTrader on my phone. Look at this. Okay, so they pushed up into this area. This POI, remember I had that? And what did they do? Right? They got in there, wicked, and then they turned around. They did some major slippage here on 8th Cap Broker. Major slippage. So this is a gap. This is money that they have to go and fill, right? This is something that we've always been talking about. All right. So I want to point it out. Let me do it from I'm gonna do it from the close to down here, right? This is all a big gap that they slipped from here to there. You could, I mean, you could see that that's huge. And then there's insufficient price action above that too. So this gravitational pull, you know, is heading in that direction due to this gap right here. And then we have more POIs above. So I'm going to take partials on my other positions, my 1941 positions. Just take some money off the table, but I'm going to leave the position open though. So I just want to, I'm going to go ahead and take the, like, what I'm going to take. I'm going to close half partials, right? Yeah, just to add to the balance, I'm just gonna close out, close those partials. All right, close this. All right. So, all right, so I closed out the partials and I'm getting ready to take some buys, or I already taking some buys. We're still at the 19. This is a pretty good spot. Let me try this. And all right, cool. Let's just try it. See if we could get a push in the close of this gap, based off of this price here. This was a better price down here, guys. So let's see, 25. The group was there. Let me see the higher time. No, I mean, we got to get up here and just close this gap. That's all I see, y'all. Maybe news be the reason why we get up there, right? We'll see. We will see. Uh, uh, One of them days, y'all. It is one of those days. All right. Get my full. Yeah. All right. So let's see. Alrighty. Hmm. I do want to see her get up in this gap here. And I want news to be the reason why we get it, why they push it up that high. Excuse me. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna hold this out. Uh, expecting her to come down a little bit. Maybe next candle push back up. Okay, so all of my POIs have been hit, right? From yesterday, we discussed this big dollar sign here, this peak area, this insufficient price action. We discussed that they were going to come down into that area, right? Just like they did, right? So, but I remember I said there was more below, right? Down below. And then we found this insufficient price action on the lower time frame, right? Then after that, it was just like wick action over here, right? So, um, so basically, market did reach down here, okay? Got into this insufficient price action right here, from the lower time frame, and then started to reverse, right? She's gonna slowly climb up. We're gonna get up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? I'm thinking to get up here into this gap here, right? And then there was like insufficient price action here above. I went on ahead and took some more partials now that we're down here. My 100 pips in profit was wasn't tested. Oh, I mean, it was kind of tested, but it wasn't hit. Really, it really wasn't that tested, right? And then just gave me more profits. I went ahead and just took, you know, little some little change off the table, right? Um, I'm gonna need more tea. More tea, please. All right, so this area here was that more say that reversal area, okay? And then you had her you basically test off of that and then push back up. This candle here was an indication after she did all this little small accumulation and pushed up. It was like, all right, she left a gap too. That was letting me know that she was going to come back down here. So what she did was she pushed up, reached up into a gap, took these guys out here, right? Those guys out, and then came back down, mitigated off of this gap area here, and then continued up. So let me mark that. I need to know, oops, I need to know with my eyes to see that, oh, look what she did. She got in this area and then continued up, right? This is my indication that, all right, well, we might be, I know on the lower time frame, we've broken the trend. Let's see. Did we break the trend on the lower time frame? We're trying to. It's going to take us some more time to get up there. The 1 minute, almost. We're inching ourselves up. All right, we're inching our way up. That's what we're doing. All right. And we're trying to get up into this gap. We didn't break the trend yet, not even on a lower time frame, but we are fluctuating in the direction to this this gap area here. All right, and then we do have our eyes here. So this is just a waiting game now, right? This position here was good, got tested a lot, right here, test, 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 test. It was tapped a couple times, y'all. So after they did that push up, I'm looking for them to come back down on a higher time frame. Boom. They did. I see them do it, reach into a gap here, guys. There's a gap there. Y'all don't think that these mugs is moving this way? Something wrong with you. Yo, look, I'm catching them. Look at this gap. Then what they do? They want to come back and fill that gap. See that? They filled it eventually. Why are they doing that? And then they came back to this little area here. There was a little gap here too. And then they made a little slippage here, pushing up. No, letting you know they coming back for it eventually before they move to the high side. That's it, guys. That's it. They doing this purposely. Purposely. All right. Now, let's see where we at right now. So many times we could have entered. So many times you had to enter opportunity. There was just too many opportunities here to enter. All right. One too many. Because they were showing their footsteps or footprints the whole time. And they left behind a lot to let us know like what direction they're going into. They're slowly but surely moving back up to that slippage gap that they created yesterday. All right, up here. That's what all that pink is. That's what I mark those areas in pink. All right. I've been smashing these little targets though. So understand that this is a waiting game, right? We're waiting now to see if this gap will get closed. Everybody in the world sees that gap if they're playing on the 8th cap broker, right? Now, it could show on other brokers too. Let me check. Here's another broker. Who is this? Oanda. Let's see if it shows on Oanda. It shows a gap there too. See? This slippage gap. Let me mark it. And this is a 1 minute. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if they want to get up there. All these little pullbacks. All right. Let me see something. We got news in 5 minutes. Okay, so we took these guys and reached up into this, not getting up in that gap. I wanted a reason to get up in that gap. All right. So that's Oanda. Let me see DXY real quick. DXY looks like it's still reaching to the high side too. Remember we had let me get out of it. Okay. Remember from Monday I've been wanting this area, like wanting to see how she react off of this area, and they continue to push, which is good good for us when it comes to gold. Gold should be moving in our direction to the sell side for the trades that we're holding at 1941. But for this one trade that we're in is not probably going to be good for, like, I want to see how that bottom position get tested. And this is what I'm talking about. All right. This position down here. This one is a little late, but we could still get that turnaround. And we're at like 27 pips for our stop loss. We could adjust it and give it a little bit more room, but because it could be a chance that it gets hit and could come down to this little gap here on the 5 minute. There's a 5 minute gap. God, this thing ain't locked. Lock all of this stuff. Okay. Or not. Could continue to the high side. I don't know if they want to come this low. but they can. So it is what it is. It is Thursday. It's the end of the week. Usually in the end of the week, markets start to do some crazy stuff, y'all. And you just got to sit here and watch it sometimes, because it does like start doing some manipulation tactics to get a lot of the retail traders up out of there, you know, and grabbing all their bags, trying to get just a little bit more money before they close out for the week, right? So it'd be funny to watch it. I'd be over here dying laughing. All right. So let's see how we have news in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, y'all. News in 2 minutes. How will she react? It's a 5 minute. Let's look at the 15 minute. Will the 15 minute give us that push to the upside? They try to give everybody a little doji right before a little bearish doji right here, right before the news. We'll see. Let's just see, y'all. Let's just watch it, y'all, for real. That's all we gotta do is just watch this. Watch the show. All right. So what I'm going to do is take this off because I want our eyes to be clear. These have been hit and hey, they're gone. Okay. And now I want to focus more on what's happening now on this side, right? And what's happening over here, which I already have marked. So now I have to look at what's happening above me on this side, on my right side of the screen. And what I see now is all of this up here, right? So I'm paying attention to everything. I need to remark some things. Oh man, that's out. That's out of there. Boom, that one got hit. That's no biggie, you know. So they actually did reverse to look like they want to come back down to test this area. So let's do this. This is why I only closed out partials, just in case she want to continue to run to the downside. Hey, all right, we're gonna do a break even on this one. All right, we're gonna break even here. So just this 27 pip, man, that's a nice candle right there though. That's a real nice candle. What you going for? All this liquidity right here. We got mad liquidity here, y'all. I didn't even know this thing did. What the heck did I just do? Oh, I got two of them in. All right. All of this here for those trend line traders, right? Mad liquidity. How far did she come down? That was way too far. Yeah. That was way too far. We ain't gonna do that. This one here is probably going to get tested too. Lots of liquidity below. All right. What was here? Is there something there? Let me check. Let me check. Man, everybody in the world see this gap. This is why they want to reverse. Because everybody's trying to aim for that gap. So, okay, that one, this shot is still holding up, but it probably won't hold up for long. And the last one got hit. No biggie. All right. Let me chase her. What was there? They got up in there. All right, something on probably a really lower, way lower time frame, right? Let's see. really, oops, not really showing me what I'm looking for. I just want to see them come down here. Boom. So news decided to take, let's see what it was. We don't have the actual words. Okay. Yeah. That's why she fell. Strong, strong, falling strong. So this is going to be this position is getting ready to get taken. And this was an earlier position that I found early this morning when I seen that she smacked this area a lot. So I was like, all right, let me see about, you know, getting into this. Like it bounced off this area a lot. So I was like, I grabbed some pips. I didn't grab that much, but I grabbed some. 60. 60 is cool. It don't take a lot. Okay, so they are going to go and test these areas here and take these double bottoms here and probably, you know, continue a little bit more to the downside. This was a serious, nasty little test there. Yeah, we're going to continue. Now we can get, and that was nice. This was nice. Right? That's a nice little look right there. Take the high side. Now we head to the downside. That was pretty good. We didn't break the lower time frame trend either. So it was like, all right, maybe we break it, maybe we don't. But they didn't want the gap above. So leave it. Leave it for next time. All right, let's move on. We're still holding this position here. The group is still holding this position. I've just taken partials personally for my account, right? Just in case I was to get hit on a small little buy that I took, which did happen. And then this second one is at break even. So I didn't even make anything on this one, which is fine. Because my sales are still running nicely in profit. So let's see. All right. So the sales is still running. Probably could have, like, I had to check. I didn't want to close this position. I only wanted to take partials off of it, which I did. And because I had a belief that she was still pushed to the downside, but we could get a push up, but we never did get into this gap here. So that is, that's fine. That's okay. Because we still have positions up here, guys. The group probably, I don't know what you guys did. I don't know if you're taking partials. I don't know if you're holding that bad boy or what, waiting on me to tell you what to do with it. But all I did was, the last update was to modify your SL to this price here, 1930, right? That's just securing 100 pips. So we're even, you know, making even more pips off of this entry. She's now down here, so you're like 248 pips in profit, right? That's pretty good, guys. All right, so, and she's showing me that she's on the 1 hour, that she's have a willingness to move lower. I can see her getting down here and back into this area here, or even tagging a lot of these guys. But these guys too need to get hit. This is all a lot of insufficient price action below, right? So this gap wasn't enough to gravitate her to the upside. More say all of this money below is more say of where she's wanting to go. All right. All right. So we're still holding strong here. We're still holding strong. I'm just gonna adjust it. And oops. I want to do that. All right. And let's bring it down to this first insufficient price action right here. Let's bring it there. All right. Let me see something that happened on the 5 minute. The 5 minute didn't show it. Wanted her to go up, 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 but didn't show it on 5 minutes. So it didn't even tap into this area at all. So, and then just reversed on us. Okay, that's fine though. We got a little small retest back up into that and then falling. Let me see the 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. And then we should continue to the downside. We didn't get the gap. All right, cool. Thank you for showing me your hand. I can see now that you're wanting to take more of the downside versus the upside. Back into testing into that insufficient price action area, guys. You can see that. That's where we are now. Look at that slippage. Doesn't matter. They're going to continue down. All right. From here, I'm pretty sure they're going to be gone. Yeah. That's a lot of slippage, guys. Up here is 50 pips, and then it could take it all the way up there. Strong possibility of hitting that area again. Knocked us out at break even at this position. So getting 111 pips off of that move could be a possibility. It's not like the best. Like I wouldn't actually no, this is not good. From the 1 hour's perspective, this is a little dangerous. I'll just let this play out. I'll let it play out before I jump back into it. Because if my first one didn't take off and the second one got hit, I'm not gonna risk it again. Knowing that I'm in the position up here at 1941, I could just, why get hit when I could just continue to hold this position here and then let the profit stack. If she pulls up, then I'll know I can place another one. But right now where we're sitting, it's like, I mean, she hit me too many times in this area one. And then I went and I broke even. And the buy side didn't happen. So it might continue to the downside. So I'll just have to wait to see how, because I'm already in a position. I could just let this position just run and make more shmoneys, right? Right. This is too strong of a momentum to the downside. All these guys are going to get taken, right? They pushed the, oh, How did I miss that? Look, guys. All right. This was enough to say, hey, she was coming to the downside. I don't know how I missed the double tops on a 15-minute, yo. How did I do that? All right. Just one of those days. But it's all right though. Sometimes we take some shots and we miss, but we'll get back in the game. We get back in the game. We're still in the game. We're up here. We're still in the game. But trying to play this area is like, trying to get to this gap. It was moving in that direction. It just wasn't enough. They got there. They missed it by, couple pips. I was looking for it to get up in it to sell, right? Or from here to buy up into it and then turn around and sell it down. But it didn't happen. They didn't give it to me, and that's fine. That's fine, guys. I see what they doing down here. They taking these guys out, creating double bottoms. Lots of liquidity below right now that they just, created, and strong possibility of continuing to the downside. Now it's Thursday, so we're just gonna have to wait. There isn't any more news, so there ain't no news. We got our news. It was worse than expected, so let's. Or actually, was it better? Well, see, the numbers were lower. They had a forecast, so it was actually better than what they really wanted, to be honest. Right? They thought it was going to be higher, but it was actually lower. So this is where I just wait this thing out, guys. This was a Monday's trade, and literally this is a really good setup. This is why sometimes I hold my trades as long as I hold them, because look how beautiful it looks afterwards, right? Like literally there was no need to be like feeling any kind of way about this position. This position was going to do its thing. All right. All right. So let's see how she's just moving in these areas now. Because she's taking this side, and she's haven't quite got to these lows here or this low, which strong possibility of getting there, right? We could get to that low and then like get even lower and drop further down. You just never know, guys. You just have to watch it and see if, if she comes up here. Stop losses are in profit here, for the group, and then we're way down here, so we're still running pretty good profits on this position here. 217 profits running right now. We actually got we reached 2,507. All right. I'm sorry. That was the wrong number. I don't know if you're just distracting me. We reached 257 pips. Okay. 257 pips. All right. So let's just see how she moves and how she reacts. Will she get up in this area, or will she just close this little gap on the 15-minute and continue to the downside? It's all a waiting game to see. But good thing that we have positions all the way up here, guys. All right. You don't have to worry. Where's that gap? 1928. Now she want to run to the high side. Now you want to go to the high side? Yeah, because she took those tops and those bottoms. Yeah, she going up. We might now grab it because she grabbed some monies down here and right here. So now that she grabbed all this money and this money and these guys, we got room to move to the high side now. So this one I just could have kept it open and then just, but it is what it is, right? I'm gonna let Thursday be a Thursday. I told you Thursdays be moving wild. We might get that now. All right, it's so let a Thursday be a Thursday. I'm gonna still hold this position up here to 100 pip profit. Taking partials off the table now, so we just got this area here just is running for us right now. It can do whatever it want to do, even if it comes back up to 1930. Then everybody in the group will be out. That will be our weekly probably trade. It's pretty good trade here, guys. It's not much that we could do right now on this Thursday, besides just this position here could have still, they got tested, but it could have still held out. But I would have had to wait to a whole hour to really find this position. Again, I would have to be seeing how she came back down and test this area, and then now we can move up to this area, to the eye, because there's a gap. I mean, everybody see the gap. Everybody in the world sees the gap, guys. Everybody. It ain't just you and I on this chart. Everybody on everybody's chart, they see the gap. So now it's just like, how do you want to play this? You know? Well, in order to get up there, we was going to have to take some bottoms. But we could have just inched up our way up there. And then now you see how they come in with the manipulation. And now they want to get up there, right? Take everybody out here, boom, and then push back up. That's the play. That's what they're doing right now. All right. So anybody trying to sell this market is going to get hit, and the buys were there, just were down here at this price. And there was a gap below there too. Could have marked that gap. And then let's see, I'm gonna make this smaller. See, there was a gap here, and they still came and played on it. If you would have, let's say you close of the gap is where you would have shot. You wanted to put it like maybe these lows here, from these lows there, and then take her up. Like, yeah, I could see that happening, right? But I wanted to have more evidence because I got hit twice. So I'm not gonna jump back in there. I'm gonna see, like, all right, let me see what's going on in these waters. Oh, I see what you're doing. You know, you're going to the upside, but you had to take those lows first. Got you. Got you. That's pretty much it, guys. Like, I got hit twice today, small hits, but we still got these trades running, and it's fine. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. All right, so we've been on stream an hour. It's not going to be too much going on. I want to see what, like, now she gets in our area. Now she gets there. Look, now she's getting there. Okay. And that's cool. That's fine. I just want to hold out hold off on any trades. You don't have, like, again, you don't have to trade every day, guys. And if you do trade and you get hit, like, I didn't get hit to the point where it's like damaging my account. It was way under 1% loss, right? I break my 1%. So if I take a hit, and I took something very small here, I didn't lose nothing really. My big positions was up here, so that's just how I play, guys. All right. So I'm going to hold off on any trades right now, and I'm just going to watch the market and just see what she presents. Like, I need to see how she's moving and what she's creating and what she's doing. And I already see that she's coming here to this close this gap. They're probably going to close that gap sometime soon. Everybody wants that gap closed. So probably after they create this candle, create another candle and push up, right? But we'll have to see it. Let me see it. 5 minute. Let me see the 1 minute. All right, cool. This here was an indication when they pushed down and they came back, they were coming back into it here. Insufficient price actions. They might come back down to 1920 and then continue to the high side, closing off this gap. They're getting there. They look, they tapping it. You see that? They're trying to get there. Look, they just tapped my area and then turn around. They're gonna close it though. So, because they're greedy and they want all the shmoneys. All right, so I'm just gonna watch this bad boy come up and then close this gap. And that's pretty much it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to be here all day. Let's just see what we got going on. I'm just updating you guys on Monday's trade. We're still running pretty good profits right now, even though she's doing. Listen, if you get a position this high, you don't care what's going on really below, because they could do all this crazy stuff all they want. News can come out, all that. It don't matter if you're up here. And then you already know the general direction of the market. Why would that matter? What's happening here? You just playing because you want to play. That's just that. I play because I want to play. If I see something, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna play small on a higher position. That doesn't make sense. So I'm playing, but I'm lowering my risk like way low. I'm gonna play with a little bit of money. If I get hit, I'm only getting hit a little bit. You feel me? It ain't damaging this one position that's way up here at the top. All right, you don't want to do that. That's not really good trading. Good positions and try to like add on to your positions that you have, but if you're wrong, you can be damaging how much the equity that you built based off of this position up here. So be careful with that, because like if you were playing around in this area, like I had a position down here, it broke even, then I had another one a little higher, and that one hit the stop loss. But I mean, I was playing with some very small lots. So if I was wrong, it didn't matter. I'm going to get hit a small amount. But if market continues to push in my direction to the downside, then this position up here is going to continue to make shmoneys. All right. And if my other bias is, if it doesn't continue to push to the downside, then it just comes up and it knocks me out 100 pips. I'm secured. This position is protected because I have stop losses at 1930 for all the 3 positions that I have up here. So this is making money. I just lost a little bit, but I'm still making money. I still got money on the table. And that's just how I play, guys. All right, it's 8:04. I appreciate everybody coming to the stream. For those that came to the stream. Sorry, there is no real except for this area here. That one would have played off, but because, you know, the way I play and I'm holding my trade up here, if I get hit too many times here, I'm not going to continue to play. I'm done. You know, like now I'm just going to watch because Monday's trade is doing well, and it's the end of the week anyway. So today is just a watch day. All right. I played. Okay, I played, but it's a watch day. All right. Let's just watch the markets. Okay. All right. So, I don't see anything like else right now. This is what we have. Like I said, I'm just gonna watch the markets for the rest of the day. So I appreciate you guys for coming by the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's stream at 7 a.m. Central Time, and hopefully we'll see if we got any good setups. Market most likely have painted more of the picture for us, and I'll be able to tell you more about what markets is doing right now. All right, and that's going to be tomorrow. All right, so make sure you here, come back, get your shmoneys. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for coming through. One love. Peace.